search of the 3 missing Montgomery College students continues in Frederick County.
And I got to play with your wand. It was great.
Definitely fun.
Oh, keep going. Oh, no, Evan can't have a drink.
Cheers.
We don't need another beatbox incident.
No, I just got Michelob Ultra tonight,
Cheers.
Unfortunately. I wish I,
got
had
my
a
Sweet
beatbox,
Revenge
dude.
commercial drink.
Don't worry, I got the soundboard, so
Evans, sit down.
Run the star!
I'm in
I
my
got that
fucking-
queued up. I'm ready.
Look at this chair, dude.
All
I got a
right.
sick chair. You don't even know.
Oh, but the most important thing that I equipped for tonight.
You got a reveal? What is
Oh,
this?
shit. Look at it.
You froze. Oh,
The
I
official
love it.
T-shirt of 24 Hour 25.
Oh, when did those come in?
I'm
Girl,
ready.
Mine. I need mine.
I'm ready for the event. I got my pillow.
Period.
I got my
Clock.
grave. It's Dug. I'm going to
Girl,
lay
you say
right
that
in it with
every
my merch.
you
episode.
got a,
You
you got a
every
fucking
episode.
Penny Verite body pillow?
Yeah. Yeah, that bitch is hot, dude.
I bet. In this weather today, I'm sure she is. She's probably scorching. Period.
Dude, it's very hot. I
Might
know.
be ruining her film.
I'll tell you right now, one thing I've gained while working on the fest is like 50 pounds. So I put
you
on this
didn't.
shirt and I was about to roll in here and I'm like, I look like a packed sausage right now. So I was like,
I've
let me
definitely
throw on
gained
the
weight
zip
in
up.
like the last month because we've just been in front of the
You
computer
ain't
all the
gained
time.
no
What
weight,
the hell?
girl.
How-
You a skinny stick figure, Evan.
Bullshit, dude. I'm gaining it back. I got to get after it again.
How?
Look, I can't
gotta
even
get
make
that
fun of
heavy bag
myself
hung
without
up.
Evan jumping halfway into my sentence talking about himself.
Let's intro this.
I'm
Hey,
trying
everybody.
to be there with you,
Oh,
dude.
hold
That's
on.
all.
Evan's got
We-
something to say.
I know. We're back, and this is going to be an impromptu episode, y'all. We is here to review some Fantastic Fest films. I'm excited. Yay! Y'all excited?
Hell yeah, dude.
I want to go to Fantastic Fest one year, bitch, but I heard it's like
We should.
thousands and
We
thousands
should make
of
it like
dollars.
a week and a half long trip so that I can get a couple nights in where I can go sign up for Kill Tony while we're in Austin. And,
Oh, you could do that? Oh, I want to sign up Russell for Kill Tony so bad.
Cool. Get me a ticket in there and you can.
Yeah, because I bet you he gonna go up there.
Well,
He
the
might
thing is,
kill
you don't
it.
have to have a ticket to sign up. You can just sign up
I
and
know.
go chill at the
That's
bar.
the part of the okay, Evan. Read the room. That's the negotiation. You get me a ticket and then I will sign up.
That is true. He does have to be there. I don't think you can just put him in the bucket. He has to it has to be the person.
Yeah. I
That's
couldn't
going
go up there
on,
in
so.
front of all them damn people and embarrass myself, but y'all can do it. But yeah, Fantastic Fest. So they had a lot of movies this year that I wanted to watch, like a lot. But we have a handful that we all did get to see, most of us here, and
Yeah.
I'm ready to get into it. Let's just have some fun. So Russell, you didn't see this first one we're gonna talk about, but you want to pull it? Oh, you got the poster. Okay, you started it off. We're talking about Coyotes with Justin Long and his wife in real life, Kate Bosworth. What's up with these movies nowadays? You had Together with Allison and her man, Dave Franco. They being a couple in real life and in this movie. That's a better movie than this we talk about. But yeah. And then you got Coyotes, who's, it has like a real in life married couple, and they're playing a married couple in this feature. So this Coyote, read what this is about. Evan.
Trapped in their Hollywood Hills home, a family fights for survival when caught between a raging wildfire and a pack of savage coyotes.
Okay.
That's what the description reads.
Yeah, short and sweet. And I
Yep.
wish the movie was that too. It felt long. Did this movie feel long to you?
I didn't think it felt super long. I was kind of like
Maybe.
into it.
You know what it
of what was
is?
going on.
You know what happened? Because I've seen hella good reviews for this movie, like a lot of good reviews. But what I think is, Russell could probably guess, but I don't like Justin Long. Every fucking movie I watch him in, he's a fucking villain. He's annoying. Like Barbarian did not do him any justice. And then he came back in something else we watched. I was like, I just hate this man. Only thing I liked him in was Jeepers Creepers. Probably because he got his eyes chopped out. I don't know. But this one,
Man,
he's
didn't
he's
the
a
guy who
daddy.
made those do sex crimes?
Oh no, we don't even talk about
Evan,
that
we're not
this morning.
talking about you right now.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've never seen Jeepers Creepers, so I don't know.
What?
It's a good conversation to start then.
You didn't see the Scream series either, but you sure jump into that conversation. But anyway,
Oh my God.
stay tuned. If
Stay
you know,
tuned.
you know. Anyways,
No, I like the fucking Dollar Tree Paris Hilton that gets mauled in the opening. That's a good way to kick
yep, she sure was
kick
dollar
the thing
stuff.
off.
That's the beginning of the movie. I was all in. I was like, oh, she a dumb blonde bitch on her little phone, all prissy.
Her little dog runs away.
Bag. Her dog runs away, and you hear something like eating at him. And I was like, what is happening? It was a werewolf. But you know what? They look like werewolves to me, by the way. These CGI animals are supposed to be coyotes. What did you think of these things?
I mean, that's one of the, I think, weaker parts of the movie is there's no real coyotes at any point. It's all full CG, and it never at any point feels like they're in the scene. It feels like they're CG coyotes.
They're acting towards like a doll or something.
I will say, I think the puppies, wow, can I say that?
Well, the puppies were real. They weren't even puppies.
Yeah, they were real.
They were supposed to be baby coyotes.
Yeah, they were real.
Slight spoiler,
but that's the only.
that's
the only practical. You have no context. Yeah, that's the only practical. The young coyotes are the only practical coyotes in it. It's all full CG otherwise.
So we're talking quadruped, not somebody who brings people across the border?
Yes.
They're actual inbred creature feature movie. This is a movie.
Inbred?
This family. Yeah, because they look like wolf/coyote. It's like the wolves were fucking on coyotes or something because these babies.
They do really have a wolf look. Yeah.
Thank you. And they were like.
They're way bigger.
Weren't they howling too? Coyotes.
Yeah.
You know what? There was a coyote at work yesterday, girl. It was outside just wandering around in this heat. I was like, it must be confused that this heat is getting to them because why are they just walking down the street or by Target? I was so confused.
Coyotes, they are predators, but I don't feel like all the ones, because I used to see them a lot out west when I lived in like Colorado and Wyoming and stuff. And they're not as big as the ones in this movie. And they're definitely not as like,
they look scary in this
as
movie,
far as
though.
plausibility, this is super implausible. But like, I mean, it's fun. I think if you just turn your brain off and you're like, all right, let's go on this ride and see. You know, I don't think you could spend your time in worse ways for sure.
Yeah, I didn't hate the movie. I just didn't love it either. I think overall I did give it 3 stars for this movie. My personal. I mean, I liked some of the kills. I just don't like Justin Long. I love Kate Bosworth.
What genre is it?
Though.
Is it a slasher?
It's comedy, girl, because they tried to be funny and I did not laugh. Tell Evan, wasn't this like a horrible comedy? Yes.
It's like a horror comedy, but leans way more comedy. It's real light on the horror stuff. Yeah.
Yep. With dogs trying like Cujo dogs, but they were supposed to be coyotes and they were in the house and shit. I like the puppy and the girl. That puppy was a good puppy because there was a tense
the chemtrails girl?
The little girl, the daughter. Yeah. So there was a scene. There was a scene where there was her holding the puppy and then the coyotes walking down the stairs like a slasher type of scene. This is probably my favorite scene.
Oh, you're talking about the daughter?
Yeah, the daughter.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the prostitute, the fucking chemtrails girl, who's like, it's the chemtrails that caused this. Like,
we're gonna get to that.
The
bitch.
hot, crazy woman. She could sit on my face.
News.
No, I forgot about her for a minute. I don't know why, because I like her. The little prostitute, the hoochie mama bitch. Anyways, little old looking. Anyway, so the daughter was under the stairs, and then she held the dog, and the little coyotes coming down like a slasher, coming down the stairs looking for its prey. I don't know why, but anyway, I do know why, but I can't say. But anyways, the dog did not bark or move or nothing. Like, how do they train the dog not to react?
Yeah,
all the dogs I see be loud.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of moments like that.
You know, when it sees another animal, it's gonna be like, but it didn't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do think Justin and Kate, great casting in terms of like their chemistry with each other. Like you can definitely, they feel like a couple, and I know it's because they are. So that was just smart casting. I think putting them together. In real life.
So of course, the chemistry should be
like, so it worked.
They be connecting. So,
oh my!
And this is. It's worth noting, this is from one of the directors of Grave Encounters, the original Grave Encounters.
I know, I was shocked. I was like, why is this not good?
Well, and he is who's doing so him and Justin Long and them are doing the Grave Encounters remake that they just announced, or reboot. I don't think it's a
Justin
remake,
Long
it's a reboot.
Is involved with the Grave Encounters?
Yeah, I think he's going to be in it. I think he's going to be in it. Definitely producing.
That's a great
We all know what Terrell's thinking.
What am I thinking?
I have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, period.
Yeah, I mean, this thing doesn't change the game. It's shot well. It's got, like, at the beginning, there's a really cool opening credits, but like montage that's, I don't know, sets a cool tone. It's got like fire and coyotes wandering through the thing. It's just a cool, well put together, like, kind of opening to the thing. And then there's some
sounds
cool,
like LA every day.
There's some cool, like, tilt shift sort of, like, photography up top where the camera's kind of above the characters as they're walking, and I just like the way those opening scenes sort of, they have this like warped sort of look to them, and it's, I don't know, it's cool looking. But
Warp Dimension, shout out.
Oh, and Trip, dude, shout out to Trip. He was my favorite character in the movie, dude. He was basically the Uncle Laser of this movie. He was the guy who lived next door. And
like him.
I feel like every movie needs an Uncle Laser, you know?
This movie was too comedic for me, and it needed more blood. It had some blood. It had some wolf blood.
Yeah, it does. It's no, I liked, if I had to recommend somebody a like killer dog or killer wolf coyote movie, I'd say watch The Breed. But
yeah, I wouldn't say watch this shit. And then what about that CGI fire? Like, what was? And then the fire came out of nowhere. You like the fire and shit involved because they're trying to raise the stakes by adding more shit to this movie.
It worked for me because I think they lean into the comedy, like we said. So I think I never really expected at any point the like horror or any of that to be extreme, or even the effects to be perfect. Like, and they're still pretty fun. Like, there's some good violence, and
were you
it's crazy
intoxicated
over
watching
the top,
this? Because
so.
was this funny to you? Because
No,
you had
wasn't.
a Michelob. I bet you were drunk. You had to be because this is crazy.
No Michelob. Wait. This was last. Yeah, no, I was a little intoxicated.
I know you were.
There
You
we
had
go.
to be. You had to
Yep.
be. So, did you think this was actually funny? Well, you were drunk, so obviously you probably
I
were
laughed,
rolling.
but
I
and
know
it was
you did.
fun. I wasn't rolling, but I laughed at some stuff, and I think it was a
chuckle
good
like
time.
that?
I don't think it's
You
it's
did
not
that?
a game changer by any means. And as much as I don't think Grave Encounters needs a reboot, I'm honestly
It
more
don't.
excited to see them fuck with that than I think it probably was with this. But it was fine. Like, I'd watch it again if some friends wanted to see it and haven't seen it. I don't think it was bad. Like,
So you're gonna have
it
an
knew what it was.
ETV screening with David Dawson's Creek and all the NBA and
It knows what it wants to be, and I think it is that. So it was fine. I was torn between a 3 or 3.5. Like, I don't think it's
3.
great.
I'm surprised
but
we have the same score. If you liked it more than me,
I want to go 3.5. I think after us talking about it, it makes me feel like I probably should have.
we didn't talk
Should
about the
go
hooker,
3.5
the
because
$5
I do feel like I
hooker.
probably like it. I
The
love her,
$2
dude.
hoe.
She's hot.
I like the
dude. I would
$2
marry her.
hoe.
I would let her. It's the
You
kind of
would
woman I'd
marry
let
that
ruin my.
old bitch?
That's the kind of woman I would let ruin my life, dude.
What? Oh, you live in a shed. That's why any woman would look like $2, $2 hoe.
That woman's not old. Who? What?
She
What
look
movie
old
were
to
you
What
watching?
movie am I talking
No.
about? The hooker.
Yeah, she was not that
Women
old.
can
She was
get wet,
maybe
too.
She was maybe 5 years older than me at best.
The price was right, $1.
Show me a picture of her again. Yeah, put her on here so they can see who we talking about.
I don't think that IMDb had a picture.
They don't got a picture
her.
of her.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
they just
I
got
gave-
Justin
Is
Long.
it her?
No, that's the daughter.
Oh, that's the scene I was talking about.
Is it her?
No, that's Kate
It's
Bosworth.
none of
You don't
them.
know
That's
your
Kate Bosworth.
actresses?
Is it him?
Who is also extremely hot.
No.
Kate Bosworth.
She's not that hot.
Is
She
it her?
used to be even hotter. Dude, the Blue Crush days, dude. Oh. I would have sucked a fart out of her ass, dude.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Women
That
can
is
get
that
wet,
is. Let's move on. All right.
Yeah,
so
please.
I'm sorry, Russell. I don't know why you didn't watch that one, but I would love to. So, Evan, before we move on, do you think Russ would like this? I think he'll be.
I think he would be with me where he's like, it's fine and it's an enjoyable watch. I don't think he would think it was great or anything, but I think he would think it was fine.
I don't. Horror comedies, I can do. Comedy horrors, I can't. I don't know, dude. This is not. I think I'm with Sarah Michelle Gellar, dude.
I have nothing to do with
I
that.
don't know if he would like this one. I think he.
I don't know.
But he likes Justin Long though. Every Justin
do.
Long movie, he always loves him. So
He's
think
a good
for
actor.
that he's gonna.
I like
love,
Justin Long.
He's
Yeah.
gonna love this movie, and I think he would.
I like
give it,
him and Kate Bosworth.
Okay.
As like all the stuff
I don't like
they're in.
CG fire. I don't like CG animals, and I don't like
But-
Kate Bosworth. So
So I think he would give it 3.5.
And what you got against Kate, dude?
He would give it 3.5, y'all. Let me just try to talk over Evan. So 3.5 is what Russ would give it. All right, we're moving on. So the next movie we want to talk
time to
about
move on.
is Evan's favorite, Silver Screamers. So this one is a documentary about some old bitches trying to make a horror movie about a haunted rug that eat people. And it is great. I love old people now. Kind of. Some of them are
Do
not.
you?
The fuck?
Holy
wish-
fuck.
But let's get into it.
I never
don't know if
thought I would hear there's a lot of things I expect you to say, but that was not something I ever thought I would hear you say.
You
I
know,
love
don't
old
ever
people now.
expect and think that I'm predictable for one. Because
All right, hold on. Let me take this one. It's one of the two
Period.
movies I saw.
Yeah, so Russell, you take it. There you go, girl.
So
Yeah,
a
start. I got a
heartwarming
lot
and
on this
spine.
one.
All right, Evan, you good? I know you got a spoon you're trying to light up right now. You want us to wait?
Yeah.
He said,
Right, go ahead, tie
I'm
off
dead.
the limb, and then we can talk about the movie.
Go ahead. Yeah. Let me inject myself real quick.
Russ, we gonna cut you off.
I can't wait. Look at him. Okay. A heartwarming and spine-tingling documentary that follows a group of spirited senior citizens as they embark on an extraordinary adventure far outside their comfort zones, creating a horror film. My hot take on this. So first off, it's a mostly talking head documentary. There's a little bit of cinema verite. And we open up with a filmmaker who could be anybody. He's kind of a pudgy white dude, and he's going around to old folks' homes, and he is basically pitching, hey, do you want to make a movie? AKA, do you want to work for free? And his bright idea is that old people are still people. And in fact, they probably have a lot of experience and knowledge and could probably do good work on the free. I couldn't help but feel like this movie was a little exploitative. Also, as the oldest member on the show, I couldn't help but feel seen here. And I was like, oh, maybe somebody will want me to be a part of a movie.
You mean help but
Once
feel
all my
senile.
hair goes white. Yeah, I
That almost
Evan,
got a chuckle out of me.
I know that
bit.
Evan, and this is a little unfair, and I don't mean to steal your thunder, but I know you really liked this one.
I did. I
And
loved it.
He
I'm
loved
being
this
mean
one.
just because I know you really liked it. And here's the thing. What I don't like is the production of this movie. I feel like they
It's a
polished this thing up.
documentary.
Yeah, but I hate the doop, 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 doop. It had the most patronizing backtrack. Like, it's like, oh, I'm an old person. I'm
Yeah.
Italian. I come from Italy. And
Yeah,
it was
how
like,
come, why didn't they have no black old people?
dude, I thought that too. I'm like, Terrell's
They're
going to
all
think what?
white. I was like,
Black-
what is happening in this clear world that these people lived in? They didn't have black
Dude,
people.
black-
This old
black- most-
home.
I
I
bet.
Black
I
people don't
bet
make
it's
it to
the
that age.
neighborhood. So my thing is, I think there's a story behind this movie, and again, I'm projecting.
they
I
get
have
past
nothing to
these
base
people
this off
ages.
of. But I really do think that this motherfucker who came in with like legit equipment probably had like a nonprofit or some sort of thing going where he could get money and under the guise of like helping out the elderly. And I think he probably went to a place where they, you know, like a nice part of town kind of thing, and found people who, you know, he could get to crew his movie. Except he did all this for a short film and then made a documentary about it. So I'm like, was your intent the whole time to make a documentary about how you're such a great guy helping old people? Because I won't talk shit. I didn't watch the short, but in the movie, at the end of the movie, they all watch it, and it looked great. It looked great.
It was
But,
it was a rad short for sure.
Dude, but look at the equipment and shit they had. They had
Yeah.
a real production.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
like,
This
What,
guy,
did you
I looked
expect
at his.
old people to not have a real production.
No, here's the thing. Old people are people. And guess what? If we're lucky enough, we'll be old people one day.
Hopefully, yeah, right.
The thing is, like, I understand there's a lot of value here because culturally we do just kind of classify old people as old. And it's like, okay, go die now. Go wait in your
Oh,
house.
that's shady.
But that's just how people act. Like, you kind of disregard people and they have the most life experience. They're the wisest. Like, of course, we know that. We're not mean people. But this movie, it felt like the exploitative part of it was, hey, I'm going to get y'all to make a horror film, but what I'm really doing is making a documentary that we're going to show at Fantastic Fest. And it's like, you know, you get the pats on the backs and you get to make your own money. I'm sure. I don't know. I couldn't help but be cynical.
I see that angle, but my pushback would be that all of these people, because they talk about at the end about the experience, all of these people were like, sign me up, let's do it again. Like, I think they all had a formative experience with this, even at their old age. So I think that would be my pushback on it not being exploitative, is that they enjoyed it. You
For
know?
sure. And
They
you
had
can
a good
totally
old
take from
time.
this
You
that
could
we should
tell.
continue to learn that you need projects in life to, like, we all need to be productive and feel like we're doing something. But I also think if you came to a Boy Scout club with the same proposal and we're like, hey, do y'all want to like learn how to make a film? I think you would get the same reaction. All the kids would be like, this ruled. I want to make another one. Like,
We did that in my son Mason when we were doing his Boy Scout stuff here in Waynesboro, probably 6-7 years ago now. We did there's a filmmaking badge for Boy Scouts that you can earn.
Rad.
Yeah.
What
and
did
so
you make
we
the film
started
about?
working towards, the thing is our scout club stopped, like we kind of like stopped meeting and got defunct before we finished it. So, but it was an alien invasion movie.
What'd you do, dude? Why'd they close the club?
You and these aliens. Why you like aliens so damn much?
No, that was the kid. The boys chose that.
I said, they're gonna come adopt you.
I said, think of a story y'all want to do in the woods, at our campsite.
Okay, girl.
And they chose aliens, not me. I didn't even push them.
You put it in their head, just like the aliens.
No,
not
at all.
Your head.
Not at all.
You get what
I
I
didn't probe their minds with an alien idea.
If Evan made a movie, it would be about
aliens.
I'm a squirrel hunter.
No. It'd be aliens.
I might make a short about squirrel hunting, dude.
Exactly.
Just for that now. But no, I love Silver Screamers a lot. I do see your angle there. I liked how, though, it I don't know, because you sort of see these people at the beginning of the movie when they're getting the way this opens. There's like testimonies sort of from the whole group. They're getting interviewed about how they feel about horror movies, and almost exclusively don't like them.
They give me nightmares. I was like, you old bitch.
And
why they give you nightmares? You're too old for a nightmare.
I loved the just the sort of journey they go on, where almost all of them were into it by the end. And dude, the motion graphics that are in the opening sequence of this are super cool. They're like storyboard type art, but they have all these people in them from the movie, and it's like cool, like comic versions of them. And right when they first start out, there's like you can tell that these people have never been on camera, and they capture that really well with the sort of filming candid moments, and the seniors look directly into the camera, like while they're sitting there trying to get like B-roll and stuff. And it just sort of like really sells, how little they know about this. And it's cool going on this journey with them, where most of them kind of end up being pretty competent by the end of it with their task that they were assigned. Obviously, it's very like compartmentalized, much like a production is, but I feel like all of them figured out their shit by the end, and it was cool to like see them.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
You and the soft bigotry of low expectations. I can't believe you.
And I loved hearing the stories about their past and sort of just their lives. I just love that kind of shit where, like, I don't know, you hear people's journeys and hear the stories of the life they've lived, and they as we meet each person, you sort of get their backstory a little bit. And
yeah, jokes aside, I completely agree with you. I just don't like the VH1 TV show music.
The music selection is not my favorite. Yeah.
What the fuck is this? It almost took all of the value out of the cinema verite moments. Like it just robbed it of any kind of authenticity. It was like boop boop boop.
Yeah,
boop,
I do agree. The music, especially now that you pointed it out, and I think back on it.
Dude,
like
it drove me insane.
The
I was
music
like,
choice was not great, but
all right, I won't bring that up anymore.
Otherwise, I think the editing and like the B-roll and the stuff they actually had was really good. Like they had a lot of old photos and newspaper clippings and shit they would cut to kind of give the stories more life as they were being told. And yeah, I don't know. It really kind of made me think about. It sort of makes you think about just how limited your time is and how you kind of want to get in all the things you can before it's too late, and how a lot of times we let that get away from us, and sort of the way they're very candid and honest about like life and death is sort of, I don't know. It was cool. I liked the whole authenticity and honesty of it all. But yeah, I toyed between 4.5 and 5 for this, dude. I want to go 5. I think I would go 5.
That's a high number.
That's wild. Yeah,
I would never. This is like 3 for me. I gave this a 3 as well, girl. We 3 for 3.
But I didn't like the music, so maybe I would go 4.5 because that is my one complaint.
I feel bad because I feel like I bullied you into that opinion.
No, but you are right.
It's just the shit felt a little confused to me. They're making a movie. It's fun, but also is it the plight of like Western culture and how we herd our old people off a cliff like in Midsommar, or like what are we doing here? And
yeah,
honestly,
how about the insurance company who wouldn't even insure the production because old people were going to be using the shit, so they had to bring in.
I remember that, and I'm like, I wonder if it was old people or just unexperienced people, because that fucking
That's true,
camera rig,
they hadn't done anything.
No,
yeah.
And that camera rig was crazy, but
yeah,
I don't know. I like, honestly, and I mean this is not a joke. This is not to be sensational or anything. Florida Man crushes this movie, dude.
Oh
So-
shit! Well, thank you. I mean, that does
Terrell,
mean a lot.
what do you like more?
What is the because there's old people in both of them?
Oh, no, just because they're both like documentary, like narrative documentary.
With old people. Yeah, and I agree. I
With
think
old people, yeah.
I like
There are a lot of old people in Florida Man.
There's a lot of old people in that with accents, and then Evan gets an accent too. Yeah, so I Florida Man, I liked way more than this. I enjoyed watching that long ass movie. This one wasn't even that long, but that one was long, and I enjoyed that better than this one. 1000%. Yeah, Evan's movie is way better than this. So.
Honestly, the parts of this movie that I found most endearing were the parts where they're making a movie. And I just kind of like watching people make a movie. I couldn't help but get defensive about the old people thing, which I think is clear. And if you're new to this show, Florida Man is the movie that Evan directed. So even though I've been picking on him all day.
So how many stars? You giving it 4, I'm assuming?
Thanks, brother.
I'm going 3.
Yeah. So
damn.
I said easily 3. Easily.
3 because I don't have any, like, you know what? I'm going to go 2.5. It's this
Damn,
movie
Oh my
kind of bugs me.
god! What the fuck?
Wow.
Well, okay, here,
I
hold
clenched
on.
my pearls.
Hold on.
Oh
First
my
off,
God.
y'all give me shit all the time for loving everything.
You do.
Here's
You
the
love
thing.
this too.
1, I think I'm going to forget about this movie. 2, if I ever remember it, the half will just be because I'm like, you know, if you're in the mood for that kind of documentary, here, let me steer you in a different direction. But they're short. I think I'd love their short. That looks like a 4 to me. I haven't watched it yet, but
let's talk about
Let's
that.
talk about the short.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
me and Terrell
Rug
did
is
watch
where
it.
I was at. Out of the movies we're talking about today, this is arguably probably the best thing that
This is your
I
favorite? That's
watched.
wild.
It is, and I loved it. Miss Edna plays the lead role in this movie, and she was fantastic. With her old confused ass, she played confused well, or maybe it's old age. I don't know, but yeah, there was this guy coming up in there trying to get her money, and she's like, "Oh no! First, she was just on a walk, and she saw a rug just sitting out in the garbage. Bitch, obviously it's there for a reason. People got rid of it, so she's like, I'm gonna just put this in my house. So she put it in her house, and it had this goo under it. It's nasty, and yeah. And then this guy was trying to come get his rent or something. She's like, I ain't got no money. He come in there looking through all her little cookie can. He's like, why do you have so many tins of cookies? Which is great because my grandma used to have all these motherfucking cookie tins.
Dude, right? No,
you
grandma,
open them,
every
though.
grandma, they got cookie tins.
Yeah, but
Ours
when you
had
open them,
like junk
it didn't
and trinkets.
have. Oh, I was
not
getting there. You
cookies.
kept cutting me
Yeah.
off, but you said it. Yep. So it never had cookies in it. So I was like, well, he's throwing them around her little empty kitchen. They just rented this out, girl. They didn't have no furniture in this house. Yep. And he was just throwing them around. He found some money. Was this made? This is Canada, right? Because this was Canada dollars. And he was like, I got my money.
Yeah,
and she
this
was
is
like,
Canada.
She picked up her little cookie batter roll thing and knocked him over the head, girl. And rolled him up under the rug. And the rug loves to eat. It is hungry. So if you put anything under the rug, it eats it. So it was great. It was gory with the little hands getting choo choo choo. It was great. And I don't want to spoil too much more, but it's like a 10, 11 minute movie. And I loved
it is. It's 11. 11. It made me like the rug more, I will say, too.
I want the rug because there's
having
some
watched
people
Silver
that I
Screamers.
want to put under it. So I just loved it.
He put it in my mouth when I'm talking too much.
Yeah, so eat them lips.
But
Russell,
no,
you should have watched the short because it's way better than that motherfucking. I don't like documentaries that much.
Okay,
but this is way
Ahead of
better.
ourselves.
I am. I'm truthful.
But I think the rug I would have just liked had I watched it without Silver Screamers, but I loved it having seen Silver Screamers and knowing like
you saw
when,
all
like
the
the
lead
rolling
up.
pin you said. I remember the story now of how they got the rolling pin for the thing. So it's like it's cool knowing those things going into the short and kind of, I don't know, it made me like it even more.
And then all these people kept
how they
coming
made
to
it
the
first.
house like after that one died and this girl came and this person came. It was great. And then it was a cool short that you could kind of turn into a feature if you wanted, kind of, sort of. You can make a case.
There could be a feature of this rug.
But it was short
no
and
doubt.
sweet.
No
and
doubt.
I loved it. It was better than the this short on YouTube, Sweet Revenge. And I like this one too. But it was better than that. I loved it. The rug.
Was.
And I gave it 4 stars, bitch.
I don't know what I would give I didn't write a rating for the rug. I think I would go 4 stars probably.
See,
And especially because it's short, like it doesn't overstay its welcome,
Russell, would you want a rug to eat people?
Hell yeah. Call it a mimic.
Who?
I think you call them a Munich.
Oh yeah, from Dungeons and Dragons, I had the little topper in my cup. It goes like this. Yeah, I like those. Mm-hmm. Oh, and it's in Dead by Daylight because if you open up a box, you think you're gonna get you some goodies, and you don't. You get bit, and they take some goodies from you. If that makes sense.
I like how they did the rugs motion too, with like he had the sticks under it, was moving it with
when it was moving
and then
up
the kids
stairs?
got under it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, I thought that was really cool, and then watching the short and seeing that was it was a cool. I liked the 1-2 punch of watching the feature and then the short that they made.
I wonder how it played at the actual event. Like,
they had to have shown them together, right? I'm just curious which one they showed first. Did they show you the short first and then the documentary, or?
I think that's the way to go. I watched it in that order, and I think I liked the rug even more.
You watched the short first?
No. I watched it in the order of I watched the documentary first, and then I went to the short.
Okay.
I thought it was the way to go.
I think that's the better order. Yeah.
Yep, and then you see the finished product.
Makes you like the short more. Yeah, I agree. But no, I really like this, and I think keep your eye out for. I'm curious how they're going to release it, since the short does kind of go with the feature. Are they going to, like, if you rent the movie Silver Screamers on video on demand, do you get the short with it, or how does that work? I'm curious.
I hope so, because they need to watch that with it. And I was looking it up. I think this was made like a few years ago, because I think it went to another fest in 2024, if I'm mistaken. Didn't it? I
don't know. I didn't actually look at that. I know the rug has played at festivals before, because I saw somebody on my letterbox had logged it.
But
and
Silver
they didn't
Screamers,
have the feature logged. So
yeah, it was after. So I wonder if they dropped that short and then they said, "Oh, well, here's a documentary into making this short." I think that's what happened.
I'm not sure. Sure.
You got to get the rug merch.
Oh, they have a merch. Is that a toy?
This is a D&D mini.
Yeah, it's a rug of smothering.
Oh,
wait,
shit,
that's
dude.
not the real rug. It looks similar.
I mean, it's like a cousin.
A rug of smothering is what I wrap around the bodies before I bury them.
And I don't even have a rug. Like, what do you
Oh my god.
Anyways.
But no, I love this, and I hope it gets picked up and put out somewhere, because I really thought it was tight.
Like, if they had a Blu-ray, it'd be cool to have that. It'll probably be on the bonus features. So do we think Russell would have liked it? I think he would have.
The short, I think you would have liked the short more than the feature, even, just like
me.
You. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Period. Because I didn't like that documentary. So
I think 4.5 stars for the feature, 4 for the short for me.
There you go. So it's almost neck and neck. They go. Yeah. They kind of go together, to be honest. It could have been like the end of the movie. It could have been like, I don't know.
Well, that's why I hope they put them out together, because I do feel like they work together well, so they should be watched together.
All right,
what's next?
So next, we're going to talk about Bad Haircut.
Oh, shit.
I don't know why I really was excited for this movie. I don't know why. I didn't know what the fuck it was about. It was a guy with these curly hair. I don't know. Oh, read the synopsis. But basically, it's about a psychotic guy. I don't know why he had to go through all this shenanigans just to get a haircut. This man is crazy. He had this girl locked up in a cage. She kept calling Dorothy, talking about, "There's no place like home." I was like, this. It was kind of funny. This is another one of those comedies. Then it's horror. So I don't know if Russell would have liked this one either.
But I think Russell would like this one more.
He keep taking the words out of my mouth. We is in unison. I can't even get my words. You already said it.
It's because we're feeling each other tonight, dude. We're on the same page.
Oh, dude.
I was literally.
He's gonna roll you in the rug.
It's like the third time you did that. I'm like, okay, I'm getting there, and then you're like, oh well, let's just. I'm like, okay, finishing my sentences, soulmate. All right, so read it.
Look at him blushing. All right, Bad Haircut from 2025. When a college kid goes to a new place to get a haircut, he discovers that his barber is a psychopath.
Perfect description. This guy, dude.
And that's it. This movie is long too. This
should have read the reviews on Yelp.
And they jump into it, though. They jump right into the shenanigans.
And a lot happens. Like,
so Evan loves this movie. I can tell right here.
Look at the little person.
There's a little person. There's a pinata. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a lot that happens. There's a Dorothy. There's a...
there is.
What else?
The red slippers.
Yep, the red slippers is here. The Terminator. That's the Terminator. He's like, oh, he's still alive. He's the Terminator. I ain't gonna hold you. I did kind of laugh at this movie.
Dude, it's so funny. This movie cracked me up way more than the other one. I really like this
was
one.
Not funny.
Shout out to my merch.
Look at that, dude. Russell Athletic.
Russell, he turned into Evan. Come on now.
No, please, no.
No, but it opens with like this douchey party guy, and
Yep.
they're at like an American Pie type like party, you know, and dude, it instantly made the movie feel big in scale just because there's so many people at this party. They're moving through the fucking set and all this large group of people interacting with different groups. And it kind of introduces the lead in a second. He's this kind of guy who just doesn't have his shit together.
Yeah.
And the needle drops, dude. This opening scene has a Billy Squires song in it. And there's so many good needle drops.
I was waiting for it.
I have no idea who that is.
He's like an 80s rock musician. He did that song like "Lonely is the Night."
I have nothing to do with that.
Find yourself alone. Dude, can we sing that on
Is that
YouTube?
like, is that like Iron Maiden?
Not really.
I don't know. I'm just learning.
This movie does have a good set of needle drops in general. Like there's Rock Me Amadeus in it. There's a Bubba Sparks, Miss New Booty is in it at one point.
Gary Busey is in it.
Gary Busey's son is in it.
Gary Busey.
That's what I meant. That's what I
Gary
said.
Busey's son is in it as a cop. And
Then who
but
was
yeah,
that
the needle
old
drops
man?
are tight.
Who was that old man in the red?
Old man in the red.
Oh God, was he at like a liquor store or liquor store? Where'd he work at? The old man. I thought that was Gary Busey, bro, but he was too skinny, so maybe that wasn't him.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what you're talking. I
The
don't remember
old man,
that part. I don't think.
went in the red shirt with the collar.
Yeah, they don't have him on here.
Oh,
can't find
I
him.
do know
I'm
what
trying to
the
think.
scene you're talking about. I don't know who that girl was though. Let me put.
Yeah, I thought that
who's
was
the
him.
cast?
He
Go to the
wasn't
cast
in that
first.
long. It doesn't matter. It must not have been him.
He's definitely in here, dude. Oh, it's Larry. It's that guy. Go up. It's Larry Hankin as Gus. It's that guy.
That's
I don't know
him.
what the fuck dude, I had a teacher in 5th grade named Mr. Hankin who
Mr. Hanky.
Mr. Hankin, just like this guy's last name. And
Oh.
I got in trouble one day, dude, and he walked to the back of the class. He grabbed the desk out from in front of me and like threw it across the fucking room, grabbed me by the shirt and said, because I said, this is bullcrap when we had to write like sentences or something because somebody said one word or some shit. And he grabbed me by the shirt and he's like, you think this is fucking bullcrap? And dude, I was crying and shit. It was gnarly.
He's probably annoyed by you too, girl. He probably ring you by your neck. That's what I do. I wish I could reach. Oh, I hit my.
I was in like 5th grade, dude. That was wild.
5th grade? You were like 9, 10 years old.
Yeah. I was just a child. And he was like 60.
Oh, Lord. He was from the Silver Screamers. He's about to end up in that home.
He was like spitting as he fucking, his breath smelled like
You got a
some
golden
dog
shower,
shit.
too? This is
Dude, it was
crazy.
rough.
Golden.
It was rough.
Yeah, because
his
he's in his
spit was
golden
probably
years
yellow.
and his spit.
He smoked. So his
Damn.
spit was
them
probably
brown
yellow.
teeth. Get it? A golden.
Yep.
Dude,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't get it.
to
Never
be fair, he
mind.
didn't have all his
Wordplay,
teeth
Terrell.
either. So
Thank you.
I'm trying to find clapping for you. Oh, I don't have it on here.
It's
That
too
was
late
really
now. It's
good.
already, the time has passed.
But no,
anyways,
yeah, so the party, right? It opens with the party. We meet the lead character, and he's kind of like, he doesn't have his shit together. He's like trying to get a girl, and he's struggling, you know? My boy's struggling. So his friends are trying to help him. They're like kind of cool dudes, have their shit
There's actually
together
a black
bit.
guy in this movie.
There is. His
Oh,
best
shit.
friend's a black guy. And so his friends say, well, you need to get fresh, dude. You need a haircut. You need
Damn.
a new outfit, dude. And that's the first step, you know, feeling better about yourself. So
And his hair wasn't even that bad. People have that hairstyle.
It wasn't. And to be honest, the haircut didn't even change it that much.
No.
But they take him to this barber shop to get a haircut. And there's this fucking Mark Patton ass guy. He's like Mark Patton, but way fucking crazier.
He's crazy. He'd be dancing. He crawled up under a table in the middle of cutting someone's hair. This man is insane. I would have been like, nope, let me get it. And he saw all this before he got into that seat. I would have exited stage left because I would have seen how funky this man was. He was weird.
Yeah.
And why he got so many wrinkles? This is like the golden episode, y'all. There's a lot of wrinkles in this man's face.
Yeah, and so he's cutting the kid's hair, and then the friends are like looking at some fucking clothes on their phone or whatever, and they're like, oh, well, let's just go to the store and we'll come back and get you.
Yeah, they left
So
him
they
there.
leave. Yeah, they leave him by himself. And so then I got the vibe here when we got to this part. And that's the thing. One of the things I like about this movie is there's a lot of misdirects of like, you think something's going to happen and then something totally different happens. It's like out of left field, you know? And the first one is that when they leave, I thought this guy had a thing for the lead. It felt like that to me.
What
like
do you
he
mean?
was trying to fuck the guy in the chair that he was cutting his hair, didn't it?
I
He had
just
his
thought
head
he
on his
was
shoulder,
just weird. Yeah,
and he was like,
he was very touchy feely, and just I think
Yeah.
he was like that with the person in the
I
seat
am
before.
proud of my monster cock.
Bro, this man.
yeah, too bad we didn't get a full frontal from this guy. I bet he's got a sick cock, dude.
Oh wow.
But it's a weird. It took me a minute when this movie first started because it's a weird mashup of like a raunchy kind of teen comedy with like some super bizarre type shit, and then some sort of horror stuff, and like
sort of horror. The horror was
Yeah.
minimal.
Like it
It's
took
like a
me a minute to
comedy.
get on its wavelength. But I think, dude, once I realized what they were doing and kind of got the tone, I really liked it. Like I was in. I liked the characters. There's a lot of zany, weird fucking characters.
There's a lot.
There's
And
like
they pop. You know, like those comedies, they do that a lot. As they go on a journey, they get into shenanigans, and different characters come in and they add
Yeah.
to the shenanigans. That's what this was, Russ.
yeah.
Exactly.
All while
And it
getting a
felt like it had a
haircut.
big
And the guy
scale.
was like, I just want to finish my haircut. He's like, oh, like he didn't want to finish it until he went through all the shenanigans. It was a mess.
Yeah, the barber just kept wanting to finish the fucking.
Yep. I would have went the supercuts
Haircut.
and called it a day.
Jarrell, you clearly haven't had hair in a while because you don't want to go to Supercuts.
Girl, you don't even cut your hair. And Evan, I mean, obviously you
I
don't
just
you
got a
look
haircut, dude.
caveman.
I'm looking sick, dude. But the little guy with the gun here, really, dude, that guy really plays a great angry little person. Because
Oh, the little miniature man?
he was
The miniature man.
he's literally in Project X credited as angry little person. And he did it well there too. He kicks a guy in the nuts, he crashes a car into a pool, and he's kind of the same guy here, but they gave him a gun.
Yeah, 'cause
And
it's
made him
typical of a
this
mini man.
psycho Mark Patton sidekick. Yeah. And what is the vat? There's a vat in this guy's sex dungeon.
A bat?
A vat.
A vat.
What is a
Yeah,
bat?
like this. There's that cauldron kind of thing with green liquid in it that they just throw bodies and guns.
Oh,
They
yeah,
make them
yeah,
throw the
yeah.
gun in.
Yeah.
Like there's some kind of goo that just disintegrates shit that they're throwing stuff into in this
I didn't know
vat.
it's
And I
called
think
a vat.
that's what they call it in the movie is their vat.
I thought it was a
Yeah, but-
cauldron.
no, they don't call it that because it's
Oh.
not really. It's
That's what
kind
it
of
looked
like
like
a
to me.
modern container. But at one point, there's people in cages. I mean, this movie
Yeah,
is
Dorothy.
crazy. Yeah, the shit
Then he
comes
takes
so
her
out of left
out.
field.
Mm-hmm.
I really
Listen to
I
me.
had a good time with this, more than I expected.
Yeah, I liked it. I gave it 3.5. It sounds like you gave it a little
We're
bit higher
close.
than I did.
I gave it a
Okay,
4.
yeah.
I would give it a 4.
I gave it 3.5.
Yeah.
I had fun with it too. I will say I wanted more horror. I don't know what I expected with this. I just saw the poster. He was like cutting. I don't know. I saw the stylist. I kind of like that movie. I don't know. This was a little different. It was just more comedy forward.
Yeah.
It was very Bret Michaels if he was on like steroids and all this
Whoa.
stuff.
I'm in.
Yeah, Bret Michaels.
Dude, that's
Buffalo.
why I think you
Every
would like it
rose
because of
has
all the
its
crazy
thorn.
shit, Russ.
Oh, good job,
Like,
Terrell. You're on it tonight, dude.
Yes, but anyways, I gave it 3.5. I mean, I knew you would like this, Evan. As I was watching this, like this is an Evan movie, if I should say so myself. But I did like it better than Coyotes, so
I just
3.5.
stabbed.
It feels. Does it feel really 90s to me in a way? This movie does, but like with some modern sensibilities about the way it
Yeah.
traverses some of the things. But it has a real 90s flair to it that I liked quite a bit. And the music, even a lot of the music's late
Is it
90s,
because
early
it was like
2000s
a
music.
boy who couldn't get the girl, and he's like, "Oh, if I change this, I can get the girl." But then he gets
Yeah, and
into
it
shenan-
ends with like
Yeah,
it's
that.
got the frat party wraparound
Yep.
kind of thing.
And it
So
ends
it's like
on
I
that.
don't know it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it just kind of it felt very 90s and like the I will say the villain too, the Mark Patton type of guy. He's very hard to get a read on. Like you kind of don't. He feels like a true loose cannon. Like he really might do anything at any
I
point.
think he was the best actor in that movie because
He was great.
Was really good. And
yeah, he was really good.
Do you know
And
what
he-
this?
Like not being able to get a read, I think made it more interesting because you really want to watch him and figure out what he's going to do. You know. So
Do you know what other films he did? I meant to look that up. Do you know about
just
top of your
shorts
head?
before this? Well,
Okay, so-
I got a lot of questions for this guy when we talked to him.
Okay.
He I don't know. He's just done shorts before this, but dude, he's got a ton of licensed music in here. He's got some pretty. I mean, they're not in it a long time, but some well-known actors because like the Gary Busey's son is in it. There's Kevin Dunn as a voice in it. There's a couple other people that I recognize from other shit that pop up in it. and the guy from Project X, like, just I don't know, it was people who are like in the industry, you know. So I'm really curious to kind of learn the backstory of this, but it's shot really well too and mixed really well and stuff.
I liked it.
I did too. I liked it quite a bit. I'd go 4 stars on this one.
It wasn't a rug movie, but I like
It was
that
not
one
the
a lot.
rug, huh?
But my second favorite we're about to get into. Yes.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
My second favorite is coming up. I guess we'll let Russell lead since he's seen this one. But the next one we watched, you guys, was probably the most horror out of everything we watched, I will say. And it's called The Curse.
Yeah.
2025. And I don't know why I thought this was supposed to be found footage, but
yeah, you told me it was Screen Life, and once I got
thought
over
it
my
was.
initial disappointment of it not being
And it
Screen Life,
wasn't.
I really liked it overall.
And I liked it, and you had to read, and I was all into it.
You
I liked
did.
I did. I liked what was that girl's name? Reiko. What's her name? And I liked her friend that was trying to get, what's her friend name? The one that was like always making the
To be
dumplings.
honest, I do
and
not
the
remember
soup.
the characters' names.
Why not? I was trying to learn my Reiko and dim sum people.
Yeah, there is Raiko. Raiko is the lead.
Yeah.
Is
What
it
I liked-
racist?
I just want to say this movie was pure shenanigans to me too, but in a different way. Like it's like a curse, almost like The Ring or Ju-on. Let's just say if
It is.
like The Grudge or The Ring were into Instagram. Like this, I love
Right.
Instagram. I love my social media. So to see that there's these girls and these characters that's all over their Instagram posting all these beautiful pictures of themselves and shit, and you have something that they put a curse on you, like you get this video or something of this character or something like hitting your face. I don't know, they get your face off of Instagram and put it on a doll and they curse you, and then you have a certain amount of days, your curse progresses, you like bleed blood and all this stuff happens, and then you end up getting bodied by a ghost type of thing that looks like a Samara. And we'll talk about it, but once we get to that third act, I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe
The third act is insane in
that
this movie.
is what it is. Like this is the reveal. Like this is what this character is doing because of this. You crazy bitch. I was like, and I was mad because I took half a star off of this because of one part, because I was like, when something happens, don't you hate in a movie when you beat up something and then you stop something? Okay. I'll just stop.
Yeah.
You don't spoil it.
I know
I'm
what
not
you're
going to
gonna
spoil
say.
it. And I was like, okay. And then you, like, bitch, make sure whatever you're going to finish, you finish, basically.
Ooh,
that's all I
women
gotta
can
say.
Get wet too.
Period. Just finish what you started. I'll leave it there.
I will say, too, like I said, I initially was kind of disappointed when I saw it wasn't Screen Life. But two things. One, the opening immediately won me over. Like, dude, there's a head in a truck
bitch,
wheel
how
well.
can I forget? This is gory
So
as
fucking
fuck.
gnarly.
Girl, and the opening it'll capture you. Like, I love that opening with the girl and then the truck and then the head.
Yes.
The body cut off, but the head is still there.
Funny connection. A coyote eats the rest of the body.
Yes, these all the movies we talked about today all have old people, coyotes, dogs. There's dogs in these movies. Yeah, this is crazy.
No, the opening was very gnarly. It won me over like right away.
Let's let Russell talk and him read what this is. This is long. We could cut this in half. But Russell, what you think?
After seeing her friend's disturbing social media posts, Rico tries to intervene to help her, but fails to prevent her from dying a mysterious, violent death. Convinced there is more to the story than a suicide, Rico dives into a world of memes, influencers, and posting for attention. As the pile of bodies grows and Rico faces her own possible curse, she and her friends travel to Taiwan to find the source of this demonic social media killer.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. And it's a lot, but...
I will say after watching it, I'm kind of glad. I think it's better served, this story not being Screen Life, after seeing it all play out.
Yeah.
Like, at first I was like, oh, I wanted a Screen Life movie, but like by the end I was like, oh, I think this is better served.
I found the wrong Curse movie, and I was like, oh, get this one. We should watch this one, And I think, I don't know where I got that from, but I was like, oh,
no, but I just didn't want other people who were thinking this. Like, I do think this story is better not as a Screen Life movie. Like, I think it works better how it is. So, like, I was kind of glad by the end that it wasn't.
So, Russ, let's get into your thoughts. What did you think about this movie?
I really like this one.
Me too.
With Taiwanese, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, all the cinema, I think there is a cultural bridge that kind of robs a lot of the more thoughtful storytelling. and I always am kind of wanting to like understand more of like the nuance and what they're getting at. But I think this movie not only did it kind of tackle something that everybody on the planet, at least in like Western cultures, are dealing with, which is like fucking social media and how that affects your mental health. It also did a really good job of being very transparent as to what genre it wanted to be. And this movie, me and Oksana were watching and she kept saying, is this a comedy? I feel like I should be laughing.
Really?
But yeah, and I was
laughed
like
so much during this.
And
What?
see,
It's like
that's
the
my
darkest
thing.
of humor.
At?
Oh,
Just
dude.
like, well, Terrell, I
Well,
mean,
the ex-boyfriend made me laugh. He was just there.
A lot of it's
Well,
a spoiler,
so-
the stuff I would
yeah,
I'd
don't.
laugh
That's
at,
why I'm
but-
like, tread carefully there. But
Oh,
I will
was it
say,
the part when she was eating that stuff?
well, here's the thing. A lot of
where
the
the
stuff.
guy, this one's not a spoiler, where the guy's like, boom, boom, beating his fucking head on the wall. Dude, I laughed so goddamn hard when that
That's
was
because
happening.
you
I didn't
have
laugh
brain
at that.
damage.
That's
I
weird.
know, but here, Terrell, I didn't either, and I found myself very into the story.
I was into
also-
it. I loved it.
A lot of Asian cinema will have like big acting, and it's just a cultural thing. But I felt in this movie, just dealing with the type of curse and people kind of losing a grip on who they are and what they're doing in reality, it felt like it worked really well for me.
Yeah.
And when her roommate was kind of spiraling, I actually thought it was pretty terrifying.
It was,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, dude,
It balances the horror and the comedy exceptionally well, I would
Did
say.
it creep you out a little bit? That one part, it did kind of creep me out where she looks at the beginning a picture of her friend and she was like, because she's at work, she was bored. She also worked at a haircut place. That goes back to bad haircut.
Yeah.
And she was scrolling through Instagram and she sees her friend that she ain't talked to in a while. And in the background, you see a figure of like a Samara type of shit or Juan. And then she reaches out to someone and they learn that, oh, this bitch had died 6 months ago, but she's still posting. That didn't creep you out a little bit? That creeped me out. That's at the beginning.
Terrell, you know what probably creeped you out the most about that post?
What?
You remember how many likes it had?
Oh, I didn't look at the likes, girl. You very
You didn't look at the
observant.
likes. Oh my god. You've
I
broken
didn't.
up friendships over the damn likes. What are you talking
I was
about?
looking at the motherfucking ghosts in the background, and the
Do you
bitch
know-
like,
do-
"Let me eat my noodles."
do you wanna take a guess?
I
You
don't
wanna- you
know.
wanna- you wanna guess
It
how many
was
likes she had?
Because it was just posted, though. It was brand new. So I don't know what you're talking about.
There were a 0.
It was just posted.
Nah. There were none.
Girl, you said you were observant. You didn't observe that?
It doesn't matter, just posted, bitch. Go post something on your Instagram. How quick you want to bet you get a like?
Whew, girl, let's continue on. So this
No, because
movie,
I think that is part of the movie. I do think that they use the horror genre as a kind of absurdity to tell a story.
Yeah.
That is very real.
Absurd
because
is a good
it is
word for
very
this.
dumb. It's very stupid to be so caught up online that you're going to bring all your friends, spend money, go out to a remote house. Like they do so much when at the end of the day, you could try and minimize this thing to just be like, get off your phone. And
yeah, she
Terrell's
was on
right.
that phone a lot.
I also think there's a great character that comes out of here. I mean, in the
Rico?
description right here, the demonic social media killer, I think is a little bit much, but I think I know what Terrell didn't like about this movie, and I think they did that on purpose.
Why?
100%. Because I don't think you can kill the entity that they're kind of exploring here. Like if this movie's a metaphor, I don't think you can just eliminate it.
But when you
so
watch
easily.
that scene in particular, they could have got away.
I know, but that's
With-
we're using people to tell a like moral tale. So
Yeah.
in a way you can't really, and I mean, and
And I
I
was
really
sad
think,
because you see, never mind. That's a spoiler.
yeah,
Well,
no, but when they go to get the exorcism, that's when it really like clicked for me. And the fact that they did that, and I love that dude who they all roll up there as a group, like they're basically a kids in a slasher movie at this point.
Yeah.
And they're trying to figure
Yeah.
out how to deal with the person.
Yep.
And they go up there and there's a dude sweeping the front of like the church, or I'm not sure what the holy place you would in particular call it
The
in that
temple.
culture. The temple. And he's just like, "Oh, you here for an exorcism?" Like so
I know, so
nonchalant.
nonchalant.
Yeah.
Just like, oh yeah, just like
And they're
leisurely.
like, "How did you know?" And he's
Yeah.
like, I mean, everybody comes here." Yeah. It's like, Dude,
what else?
So I do think there is like a level of like comedy or just like these people are so wrapped up in this thing. But I was wrapped up in the thing, and I didn't laugh at all. I was
didn't laugh
very
at all either.
on
I was
board.
into
I laughed
the
a lot,
And
but I don't
that's
think I was
rare.
laughing at the movie.
Okay.
I feel like I was laughing with it.
You're on that
to be clear.
Michelob Ultra.
Yeah.
Well, no, I just don't want it to seem like I was laughing. I feel like it was
That beatbox.
like I was laughing with the movie. It wasn't like, oh, this is bad. It was like
Yeah.
it
Where
was like a
Australia
really
was
dark
laughing
humor.
with the movie too, but sitting right next to me, and I'm just like, whoa.
I was all
I'm like,
into
bro, it
it.
ain't funny.
It was
Tragic.
Have
kept
you
I
thinking
seen?
liked
about
it.
my friend
Anything
Terrell,
else?
and if he stumbled upon this person who put his little face on the little doll. I also want to say, voodoo shit. Like this is what I'm going to equate it to because it is very voodoo doll like. I think they did it more interesting than any other I had seen. Like the magic felt potent. I love the way that little mallet hit the doll and then
Oh, me
it like
too.
splattered. Dude,
Yeah.
it's so
The
cool.
blood splattered out of it
Yeah,
all.
that shit
That was
was tight.
crazy. Yep.
Yeah, I loved it.
The little like idol thing she would build for every person. Yeah, that shit was sick.
Yeah. But it felt satisfying. Like
And why are you spoiling it? Anyways, I liked this movie. I gave it 4 stars.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
4, easy.
Yeah, 4.
Evan?
I'm gonna go 3.5 for this one.
Oh my god.
Well, because
Oh,
I don't think
Lord.
it doesn't reinvent the wheel. We've
You
seen
don't
we've
reinvent the
seen
wheel. That haircut didn't reinvent the wheel
takes on
either.
this before. I think it's way different than this though. Okay, this is a lot like a lot of other Japanese things, but just leans into the humor. I would say a bit more overtly. But I like this guy's stuff though a lot overall. He did this short called Visitors that I didn't know they actually made into a feature, but it's like this band goes to this house and it's like it turns into this Evil Dead sort of thing with like these demons with spinning heads and like tentacles coming out of them. And I'm curious to see the feature because I really like that short.
Damn, he did Visitors. Also, it's funny you calling that a short. Isn't it like 45 or like an hour long? It's got a weird runtime, but it's not like 20 minutes.
This one's 15 minutes, the one that I just pulled up. But there
15
is a
minutes.
feature length of it as well. That's what the feature length is the one you're talking about, the 40 or 50 minute one.
Okay.
That's what I'm calling
Yeah.
the feature length one. Yeah. So he did another one.
Oh, he called it the complete edition. That's correct.
Yeah. I watched just the short. I haven't seen that one. I didn't know that existed until just the other day when I was looking at his filmography from this.
I never seen that.
We should try and talk to him.
Well, I tried to book him for
He don't speak
guest.
English.
He
He
says
said that.
English is really bad. Yeah.
So we gotta learn.
he's
We gotta
spoken
learn
English.
Taiwanese. Oh,
We need to get
Japanese.
somebody on
sorry.
here to translate that speaks
I'll be
Japanese
like,
for us.
Konnichiwa.
There you go. Hell yeah. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, I could do that. I'll go like this.
You're going to show up with your Raiden hat on?
No. I'd probably wear a wig and I'll pretend to be the killer. That'll be fun.
Ooh. You
There
have
you
a little
go.
voodoo doll of Evan every time he cut you off?
Hit it with a mallet. And his eyes gonna bleed.
Hell
No,
yeah.
dude, to put a cap on this movie though, the final act was fucking batshit. Like when they get to that house, it's off the
was.
rails completely from there, dude.
1000%.
I
Yeah,
had
but
such a great time with that.
I was there with Terrell. I wanted to slap that dumb bitch when she started screaming. I was like, you
Yes.
fuck. I know. That's all I'm going to say.
So annoying.
I knew it, though.
Yeah,
like,
that
"You
was
fuck."
a wild reaction. What the fuck are you doing?
No, it's a real reaction. Most people, believe it or not, we're not all secretly Rambo or like Conan. Again, my age showing with those references, but I knew in that moment it was going to happen. It felt like
You
the
did?
whole, yeah, dude, yeah.
Yeah, there was no way that would. Yeah, I hate to. We can't say. I don't want to spoil it.
Metaphor.
don't
Because
spoil it.
this is
a really good
a
movie.
fun movie. The reveals are good. Yeah, much
I
like
wouldn't
Bad
even say it's
Haircut,
fun.
which
I
we
would
spoiled
say
too
it
much
was
of.
scary.
I think.
I would
It
say
was
it's
scary.
gory. I genuinely just like this movie as like a thoughtful meditation on a problem we all share, but also
Yeah.
as a horror film.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for only giving it 4.
Really?
I liked it. 3.5. All
Yeah.
of these,
Of
by
course.
the way, no matter what score I gave them, all of these got a heart from me on Letterboxd. I liked all
Oh
of these
shit!
overall.
Oh damn, dude.
I will say they're all pretty solid.
to be
from what we
clear.
watched
I have
so
nothing to do
far.
with that.
Yeah, me too. I don't
Watched
fuck
so
with the
far,
heart shit.
everything was solid. So
Yeah,
I like these Fantastical Fest movies.
yeah. I'd like to go out one year and just hang out. It seems like they do a lot of extravagant, crazy things in person. Like they have fucking knights fighting each other with swords for Deathstalker
Yeah,
and a
and they have like
ring
secret
and
movies. Like they had that Silent Night, Deadly Night remake as a secret show movie.
yeah, they have some secret screenings and they do some fun like things that are tangential to the movies, gatherings and parties and events and things that seem pretty fun. And I like Austin. I've been there a few times before and it's a fun
They
city.
showed The Black Phone 2. They showed VHS Halloween. They showed Strangers 2. They showed a lot of shit.
Yeah,
The
they
Good
did.
Boy.
I'm interested to see how Strangers 2 turns out because I was not a fan of this part 1 where they redid and massacred
I
my
wasn't
boy.
either.
The first
Who's your
Strangers
boy?
is one of my favorite. Oh, that movie. The first Strangers is one of my favorite like slasher movies of all.
The original is the best. I like the
that
second
movie,
one too,
fucking
though.
a masterpiece. Like hard 5 stars for me. The first one.
You got to stop doing drugs. That's all I gotta say. You got
That
to
movie
get off
rips,
them.
dude. The first
They rot your
Strangers.
damn brain out.
The second one's good too. I don't like it as much as the first, but
I like
the second one's good too.
Russell did too. He liked the gothic girl and then the swimming pool fight with the axe.
The swimming
Russell,
pool
you liked
scene is
it.
iconic. Dude.
I love a goth. I love a fight at a pool.
around. Fucking banger song on it too.
All right. Well, this was fun, y'all. Y'all have any final thoughts on Fantastic Fest?
I had a good time overall. If I had a complaint, it's that it was a lot of fucking legwork to navigate the press list and email all these people individually. I do prefer the way we and some other fests do it, where it's like just they reach out to the people ahead of time and get a list of all the people who want to do, press screeners virtually, and then you just can go through that.
Well, Evan,
But-
it's a scale issue. You know that.
I know. It's that these movies are different than a lot of fests, and
Yeah.
that some of these are super indie and some of these are like,
Big box.
a big company. So I do get it, but it is just a lot of legwork, but it is worth it because I had fun watching all these movies and especially I think after talking with y'all, I don't know, it always makes me, I know we talk a lot of shit about each other on this podcast because it's a bit, but I love
Never.
y'all. And
I love
talking about movies
I've
with y'all
known
though,
Terrell
I feel
almost
like
20 years now. He's one of my favorite people.
no, it makes me
I don't know
think
if that
about
was shade
the
or
stuff
not.
more though, and in different ways maybe than I would have without discussing them with y'all. So I'm glad we do this. And
Yeah, this is fun.
Hopefully we can make it
And
out
stay-
to Fantastic Fest some year.
And stay tuned because next week we got the virtual UF, like the
That's
shirt to
right.
shirt again. Yeah, we got UF virtual 24-hour 25 dropping next week. So this drops what, Thursday? Yeah, so next week. So y'all gotta come join us in the chat, watch some found footage.
Yeah, dude. I'm looking forward to it.
How many hours we
Hopefully
got
we
right now?
can
A lot of hours,
dude. And a lot
So,
of work still to do, but
The
we're gonna make it.
official schedule, we are so close to dropping. When this is going to go up on Thursday, so what, the 25th?
Yep.
Oh man, once we are 100% on the movies that we have, we'll share it. We advertise 24 hours. Where I think we're currently in between 36 and 38.
Yeah.
So, you'll get more bang for your buck. Also, this year, this is the year. If you've never been to one, attend this
Yeah,
one.
come
We
hang
do
out.
it from home. Jump in our Discord. We should be doing more blasts as we get closer. But if you're listening to this right now, you should come hang out with us. We'd love to have you.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude. We'll all be hanging out in the chat. Unless
be
Russell
fun.
blasts himself with a gun before the event makes it from stress.
Oh my god.
Got me, dude.
But no,
I can't get over
I'm
the
looking
funniest
forward
thing
to it,
Evan
dude.
said. It's like, but I just want to say, every movie I watched, they all got a heart. It's
They
like
did.
that
No, I
carries
did
some
enjoy
fucking weight.
It does. It does. People know what I mean. People who respect the heart, they know what I mean.
Oh my god!
Respect the
dude.
heart, everybody. We're gonna
That's
end it
right,
on
dude.
that.
Respect the
So
fucking
until
heart.
next time, y'all. We'll see y'all the next episode. Bye.
Love y'all.
Bye, y'all.
I have nothing to do with that.
Thanks for listening to Footage Foreplay. If you enjoy the show, please consider leaving a review, sharing it with a friend, or simply hitting like. These small gestures are a great free way to support this mayhem, and if you find some footage we should be fondling, email us at footageforeplay@gmail.com. Check back every Tuesday and Thursday for new episodes, and remember, don't skip the foreplay.